One of the cars that give the most joy to drive that I've owned. Fun. So I'm sitting here in my BMW. I thought I would finish the chapter of the BMW. This is a 128i convertible. I really like this car. I've been chasing my tail with it for, I don't know, 3 months, a little bit here and there. Finally, I've understood that when the valvetronic motor got old, it burned the traces in the computer. And so therefore it's not getting the actual reference voltage of 5 volts. That doesn't mean the car doesn't work. It means that the computer drops itself into limp mode. So I'm going to show you some of the components here that I replaced. And I even got to the point of actually getting an old laptop, downloading the software like the dealership has onto this, and using a special cable to actually physically manipulate the computer of the car. From all that, I can understand exactly what it is. So it's not actually a component that's bad or a sensor, it's the computer itself. And this is caused by the valvetronic motor actually getting some oil seepage inside, just like the eccentric shaft sensor can get that. But my eccentric shaft sensor was replaced. Still the same problem. But when you really tell is when you hook up the computer to the screen. I'll send some of those screenshots here. You hook up the computer and you can actually see and read. There's about 6 different voltages that are out of whack. They're out of line. And that is actually the reference signal. So like the reference signal to the accelerator pedal box, right? So I replaced that, as brand new, but it's not the box itself, it is the reference signal coming out of the computer. So that's what's going on with these cars. When they get old and the valvetronic motor is drawing more current than it should, there you go. So I hope this helps somebody if they're struggling with the same thing. There's your diagnosis. I wanted to say, even in limp mode, this car is still a lot of fun to drive if you get it to run right. So mine's running really well. So what limp mode is doing is not allowing you to rev it out all the way to red line. It stops at about 5, well, 4.5. It starts to pull off power, and off the line it's not a lot of power that drops in. So you can pull off normally, but you can't like burn the tires or whatever. But as far as like torquiness, fun, sure, it's fun. It's like an overgrown Miata with a big 6-cylinder engine, almost as much power as a V8, like a Mustang V8 engine or whatever. The engine is pretty torquey and powerful. So it's like driving a Miata with more oomph, you know. So it's still not a bad car, but if you ever get one of these and you're chasing your tail, the only thing you're going to do is buy a new computer, and I would recommend not doing that, because you got to key it to the car, and then all the other computers will get upset, and you know, that's when I was a car dealer, we had a rule: don't touch the computer of the car. Here you can hear my eccentric shaft moving, valvetronic motor moving. Okay, we got the new one in. These are a bear because they're angled weird. You have to take everything apart. Mother. Anyway, hopefully this will change everything. It didn't. I promise you I'll give you the real skinny on this because the internet's all up and down, and if you're asking artificial intelligence, you're getting all kinds of different answers. But I'm going to give you the real skinny on it, like, in other words, how it really works. So you do need an 8 Allen. I guess that's an 8, right? No, is it a 4? It's a 4 Allen. Okay, 4 Allen, right? You need a 4 Allen. This is the reassembly, but I'll go over the disassembly for you. All right, so right now I've got it just kind of stuck in there, not really flush, but I felt it connect to the gear. And so what I'm doing is I'm spinning this and letting it grab that half moon gear and suck up in there. You can actually see it doing it right now. It's really cool, actually. So that the internet's got right. All right, so we're sucking up in. We're actually mating the two gears together. This is good, it feels great. Okay, and then you have resistance, which I do, and there we go. That's done. I don't have to touch that part again. So that's a 4 Allen wrench. You will need an E8, one of these, which is kind of hard to get. This is an E8 Torx. That's the strange little screws. Which, shit, I would replace them if I could. If I had some other 10 mils or whatever. Okay. So it spins freely, and so does the new one. Here's the new one. Also spins freely. One of the things I'll say, I'll go over these steps with you, but sometimes they make them backwards. If you're asking the internet what to do, the steps aren't true. They're saying it the wrong way. So, obviously, the valves are sprung towards closed, and they spin towards open. If you push here with your hand, you can open the valves, but they're sprung, they roll back towards closed, not the other way around. You understand what I'm saying? The internet's saying that they're sprung the different direction. I guess I can probably show you that. Let's see if we can gently move this. Now get a picture of it. All right, can we? No, we need to. I don't want to strip anything. See how it's moving slightly. So the internet would have you to believe that it's sprung towards open, but it's not, because when I took it apart, I could clearly move it. Now it's like suddenly stronger. It doesn't want me to move the thing now, but you can see some wear in here. I definitely don't want to cause any more damage. Yes, see it move? Now that's opening the valves. So the valves are sprung towards closed. Clear. Very understandable. Let's take a look. It's not too bad. The half moon gear is okay. So I'll just clean it up. It'll be fine. I've got little lights under my door. That's kind of cool. I like this car very much. It's fun, and I didn't pay much for it. So I wanted a convertible. I wanted something to work on, and I'm enjoying this a lot. It's got this is hung in every one of my cars since the green Mustang. So it means it's mine. Well, I really hope this helps someone. If you're chasing your tail with one of these, now you know why. It's probably the computer